In a democracy, the media is supposed to be a mirror, reflecting truth, exposing injustice, and protecting the powerless. But today, in India, that mirror has shattered. The mainstream media isn't holding power accountable anymore. It has become a megaphone for hate, and one community, India's Muslims, has been turned into a permanent target. Turn on your television, open a newspaper, scroll through social media, the pattern is unmistakable. Muslims are portrayed as the enemy within, the anti-national, the threat. Words like jihadi, infiltrator, and terror sympathizer are thrown around casually, carelessly, poisoning the public mind with manufactured fear. Meanwhile, what happens when violence comes from the majority? What happens when mobs lynch Muslims in broad daylight over rumors of cow slaughter? What happens when hate rallies openly call for genocide from public stages? Silence. Or worse, sanitization. When the violence is committed by majoritarian groups, the media softens the crime. It's no longer terrorism, it's labeled as clashes or unrest. It's no longer hate crime, it's framed as a law and order situation. Victims are turned into faceless numbers. Perpetrators are humanized, excused, even praised. This double standard is no accident. It is deliberate. It's the product of a media ecosystem that no longer sees its role as a pillar of democracy but as an obedient servant to political power. Instead of asking tough questions, the media amplifies propaganda. Instead of exposing injustice, it buries it under manufactured outrage. And by doing so, the media isn't just complicit, it's actively participating in the creation of a dangerous, violent atmosphere where hate is normalized and violence is inevitable. Look at the 2020 Delhi riots. Muslim homes burned. Muslim lives shattered. Yet much of the media spun the narrative as Muslim aggression, carefully ignoring who had the weapons, who had the numbers, and who had the blessing of political silence. Look at the mob lynchings across India, from Dadra to Jharkhand. Where there should have been outrage, there was indifference. Where there should have been demands for justice, there were demands for patriotism, from the victims themselves. The message is unmistakable. In today's India, the majority's violence is explained away, the minority's mere existence is criminalized. This isn't journalism. This is propaganda, sophisticated, relentless, and lethal. And it's not just dangerous because it spreads lies, it's dangerous because it reshapes the moral fabric of the nation itself. It turns secularism into a slur. It transforms dissent into treason. It erodes citizenship, turning it into a conditional privilege based on religion. The Indian media today isn't merely biased. It is complicit. Complicit in turning hate into a political weapon. Complicit in pushing entire communities to the margins. Complicit in building a society where injustice is no longer a scandal, but a daily routine. And let's not kid ourselves, when the media launders majoritarian terrorism, it doesn't just excuse it. It legitimizes it. It gives it oxygen. It gives it permission to spread. India deserves better. It deserves a media that reports facts, not fantasies. A media that speaks for all citizens, not just for those who bow to power. A media that defends democracy, not dismantles it. Because a democracy where the media becomes the propaganda arm of hate is no democracy at all, it's a dictatorship dressed in the clothes of freedom. If we stay silent while this happens, we are not just victims of this betrayal. We become accomplices. If we do not call out the Islamophobia that is poisoning our public discourse, if we do not challenge the normalization of majoritarian terror, we are helping to destroy the very idea of India itself. The choice is ours, to stay silent, or to stand up. To believe the lies, or to break them. To defend democracy, or to watch it die, one cowardly headline at a time. India was never meant to be like this. And it doesn't have to be.